Dear friends, I want to discuss a case, a judgment which has been delivered recently. Here, the doctor, the hospital, and the state government has been negligent. In this case, a patient with chest pain was brought to a tertiary care center, a government hospital. The patient had an angiography done, revealed a single vessel disease, and an angioplasty was performed. Post angioplasty, the patient went into hypotension. Patient was shifted to the ICU. A sonography in the ICU revealed a retroparietal hematoma. An urgent CT scan was advised, but the CT scan could not be performed the same day. The CT scan was performed the next day evening. It revealed a lacerated femoral artery. An urgent vascular intervention was supposed to be done, but the OT could not be mobilized the same day. The OT was opened the next day morning. The intervention was performed, and few hours later the patient died. There are a few important learnings from this case. Post angioplasty, the patient had gone into hypotension. A sonography revealed a retroparietal hematoma indicating an active bleed. The patient required an urgent CT scan to identify the bleeding site, but the CT scan could not be performed. The defense of the cardiologist was that the patient could not be shifted to the CT scan department because the backup battery for the intra-arterial balloon pump was not working. But sir, if that was the case, you should have mobilized another intra-arterial balloon pump or got another battery. If this was not possible, the patient should have been urgently transferred to another hospital. The second question which comes to mind is, you have performed the CT scan the next day, you have seen there is a lacerated femoral artery, you have realized that this requires urgent vascular intervention. What do you do, or what should you have done? You should have mobilized the OT the same day. Here again the approach of the cardiologist was laid back. He could not mobilize the OT the same day. He waited for the OT to be opened the next day and the intervention was to be performed. Here, moment you realize that urgent intervention was required, if you could not mobilize the OT, that patient should have been transferred immediately. If protocols prevented the doctor from transferring the patient immediately, the patient's relative should have been advised to take against medical advice, discharge, go to another hospital and have the intervention done. For all these reasons, the court held the cardiologist negligent. Friends, we have a philosophy in medicine, masterly inactivity. This case was not the apt case to apply this philosophy. Thank you.